Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. And also, as always, what's up? Hope everything is going good for you today. So today we're going to get started. I'm going to be doing a first impression review of a palette that I purchased at Burlington, and it's by the company BeBe. And BeBe is a brand name that is under BeBe Brands Holding LLC, and BeBe has been launched from the founder and chairman of the company BeBe, Mr. Manny Mashouf, or Mashouf as the last name, if I'm not mispronouncing it, Mashouf. And Mr. Mashouf created this brand BeBe back in 1976 in San Francisco. His whole mission for BeBe was to create a go-to chic contemporary fashion that would basically meet the new age. So basically continue to thrive, to be fashion forward, as well providing products to the confident, sexy, contemporary woman in fashion out there. BeBe is very well known, one of the top sellers throughout the entire world, and have a total of 70 stores worldwide. The first boutique, again, opened in 1976, and they established the BeBe.com e-commerce store in 1998 that basically has merchandise for both domestic and international sales. So you can find BeBe.com international, and also you can order internationally from this site. And this site thrives to provide very good, consumer experience, just having a positive view of their products to help those who are shopping for fashion. So there are a lot of different brands underneath this umbrella for BeBe Brands Holdings LLC. So that is one of the brands. I tried to research information about the actual BeBe cosmetics, and I was not able to locate any information about the cosmetics. I'm assuming that the cosmetic is launched under the brand, may have been sold in the stores. We all know that these BeBe stores still exist, and they look more like a boutique type of an environment. So maybe the cosmetics were in the stores, or they may still be in the stores. But I noticed that BeBe is mostly sold in the Burlington stores. I have not located BeBe elsewhere for retailers, so I'm not sure if BeBe is exclusive to Burlington. But as I was reading the information about the palette that I will be talking about and doing a look from today, I noticed that it says that the palette has been designed and developed in Los Angeles, USA, distributed by within USA Profusion Cosmetics Corporation. So I'm not sure if BeBe is affiliated with Profusion. So the way the information is presented on the back of the label for this palette, that Profusion Cosmetic Corporation is an affiliate or as part of the brand under maybe a huge umbrella of different brands. And that also is part of the UK Profusion Cosmetics UK brand. This palette was made in China. It is cruelty free. There's a 24-month use for this palette. Shelf life, I should say. It's not tested on animals. As it says, it has a cruelty free. And it is not talc free or paraben free. for anyone who may have sensitivity to those two ingredients. And since I have talked about some of the ingredients, let's also talk about, I don't see the net, yes, the net weight. There's net weight per item. So the eyeshadow ingredients has a net weight of 0.84 ounces, which equals to 24 grams. And the eyeliner pencil has a net weight of 0.02 ounces, which equals out to 0.7 grams. So the palette I will be talking about today is BeBe Exotic Eyes 24 Matte and Metallic Eyeshadow Set. I did purchase this palette at Burlington for $9.99. Very inexpensive. I love, the first thing that caught my eye was the packaging. I really love the whole floral tropical theme to the palette. As you can see, all the floral decorations that are on the palette that outlines it. And then on the back you have the information about BeBe that you can read, a big label. And I was kind of hoping if the label could have been a little bit smaller, that way you could see more of the packaging on the back of this palette. And in the corner you have a sticker to basically let you know what the palette looks like inside, so you don't have to be opening it up, even though you can. You get to see what those shadows look like. So they're mostly jewel tone colors, and it does come with a black eyeliner and a dual-ended blending and shadow brush. So you get a big mirror. So this is the mirror, it's very huge. And then you have these shadow. I'm sorry, the sleeve is still on the package, so that's why it's shining. So these are what the 24 matte and metallic shadows look like. And one of the shadows, I admit I had to fix, so that's why one of my shadows don't look like the rest of them. But when I was recently in Burlington, which basically was a couple of days ago, I noticed that they had at least 4 to 5 of these on their hanging rack, or basically, you know, the shelving racks that they display their makeup for sale on. So they are still present in the stores if you can find them. So these are the colors without the sleeve on. I just removed the sleeve. So, and the eyeliner just fell out of this place here. So basically it reminds me of the Ellen Tracy packaging. The Ellen Tracy Essential and Dramatic Bows palette that I reviewed, did a first impression review on my channel. So it has that same kind of layout, but all different. It has the white packaging inside, and it comes with this pencil, a small eyeliner pencil for you to like tight line your, you know, your waterline or your upper top lash line area. And it comes with a, again, double, oops, I'm just dropping everything today. Coming with a double-ended brush, which is a nice size brush. And this is ideal. This is what I say when companies are going to make a palette. Put a decent brush in the palette. I notice there are brands that when you buy them, I'll say for example e.l.f., when you buy their palettes, there's a little hole. I don't know if you all notice it, but there's a little hole that's inside the packaging next to the palette that they could easily put a brush in that hole. And so I just feel like if you're going to make a palette, create a really good, sturdy, dual-ended brush is fine, or it could be single brushes if it has enough space to put both there. So that way we get to use the actual brush that comes from the brand. So I will be using this brush today with these shadows to see how it performs. So a really nice gold chrome brush. Doesn't feel too heavy, but doesn't feel flimsy either. Feels really nice in the fingers. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I already primed my eyes. I primed it with the Milani eyeshadow primer in 01 Nude. So I'm ready to go. And I will be using my Clean Sweep makeup brush pad, which basically looks like this, to change between colors for this brush. Since I'm working with one brush, I need to color switch, or in this case, clean sweep in between the colors. So I don't know how I'm going to plan my looks. Like I said, I try to just go in and start using and not have anything pre-planned how I want to do. But the metallics look very beautiful in this palette, and as always I will do swatches of this palette once I have created this tutorial, so you could get a first-hand view of what those shadows look like. But as you can see, the top row is full of like warm tone shadows, from the fairest to the darkest of the more neutral warm tones, and then you at the bottom you have some kind of like cool tones shadows from the fairest to the darkest. So I really like how they maneuver and plan the color story for this palette. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go in, let's go in with this yellow mustard color here. So I'm going to go in with that color, and I'm going to blend that into my crease. There is a bit of kick up, so you want to tap your brush, and I'm going to go in and see. And I'm just blending this into my crease as my transition shade. And that color looks very nude. I don't know if you all can see that yet, but I'm just going to keep building it up. I did tap my brush off, but I'm not going to tap it off this time. I'm just going to go in, because sometimes you tap off brush, you tap off the product you would need on your brush to apply to your eye. So in this case, I'm going to leave that product on. I'm not going to tap off excess, because I feel I need to build that pigment up. And that color does show, but it's still a little bit faint. It's a little bit faint. So I'm just going to keep building it up. The brush feels nice. Nice and sturdy. I'm going to go over to the next eye and do the same here. I think it would help me to look into my bigger mirror. I know I'm looking up, I'm using the bigger mirror in the palette, but I think I'll go between both to see how they look. I want to be able to see that mustard type color. I think I'm just going to take a very light approach and not be too hard with this color, because I don't want the color to wash away upon blending it. I'm just going to be very gentle. But so far I really like that color. That color is a really pretty yellow color. So we'll go back in if I need to go back in with the yellow. So let's move on and let's look at some other colors for the crease. So that's a nice fluffy blending brush. Very fluffy. Get a good coverage over the eyes. Especially if you have a lot of room in the eyes like I do. Like big brushes will benefit you. If you have more smaller eyes, it may be like a regular shader brush for you. It will just probably take over your whole entire eye. So let's go in with another matte shade. And I want to play with, let's play with this color here. So this color right in the middle, right here where I'm tapping. I'm going to go in with that color and my crease as well. Very nice, I would say like a terracotta color. Very pretty. And this one you don't have to use much product. It goes in really nice. Very nicely. Build it up more in that area because I want some little bit of intensity there, so that's why I just dump a lot of pigment right there. And this mirror is large enough that you can see your entire face almost in it, which is really nice. So that's what it looks like so far. So let's go in and start playing with the outer V or the outer crease area. And I think I want to, I'm so attracted to blues right now, but I don't know if I want to play with this blue or should I play with a green. Let's play with this army, it looks like army green color. So it's this green color here. So I'm going to go in with that on my crease, outer V. And I'm going to build that color up. Let's see, it looks almost black, but I don't think it is. It's like a smoky, almost like a smoky green color. I think I'm going to switch brushes and use one that is more detailed to that area. Just a little bit smaller than that brush because that brush is a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetic Rose Gold brush. So like my pointed, like a pointed blending brush to kind of be a little bit more detailed in that area. And I think I will touch up the colors. And I think with this color, you just got to go in straight away with it, then kind of blend it out. And I'm taking it up a little bit too far. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other side the same way. Now this color doesn't go on as smooth as that terracotta shade did. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with that Oops. Just drop my brush. I'm going to go back in and drop, not drop, but go back in and, ooh, just knocking over everything today. What's up? What's up? So I'm going to go in and reapply that Terracotta shade just to touch it up some. I think I'm just keeping too much stuff in my area that is causing a lot of problems. And all the LA Colors lippy just sitting up front in front of me, and just I have way too much in front of me. I apologize if you hear the ruckus. So let me go back in and touch up the Terracotta. I call it Terracotta, but that nice little orange color. Because I want the transition to show that there is a transition in colors. You can see that. Let's take that over. And then I'm going to go back in with that yellow, I call it mustard shade. I'm really impressed with this palette thus far. And especially in terms of the colors, it's really nice. Just want to take that up. And you can see there's a little bit of powder kick up there from that yellow. Throwing this shade on the other colors, like, oh, why don't I have to be the background to those colors? So, just tapping it. Go in. That yellow is basically my skin tone. You may see a little bit of the yellow, but it looks rather slightly nude on me. But you probably saw it more had I not gone in with that terracotta shade. But that's all good. I spend a lot of time on my eyes, and that's why my videos are always longer. Spend a lot of time. And I want to take away from nothing. I want all these shades to show that I am applying to my eye. And I want nobody to feel left out. Yeah, so that green is definitely a dark green shade. Work on this side. So let's continue. Let's go in and use the eyeshadow brush. Everything's just dropping. Let's go in with the shader part of this brush to apply the shadows. I'm going to go in now with the metallic shades. So I'm going to play with some colors, a little more of a little bit of a tropical theme going on here. So let's play with, I want to play with that blue shade, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I don't know if it's blue or purple. Let's play with this color here. So I'm going to put that on my lid and see how that goes. So I'm going to put that next to the outer crease shade. And this brush feels so soft, like so soft. So soft. I'm going to fit as many colors as I can across my lid. Kind of blend that in. That is a pretty blue color. So I'm going to go in with the next eye and I'm going to apply that blue. That is so beautiful. Put me a little canoe and paddle me out to the lakes. Yes. That is such a beautiful blue color. I like to pat on my metallics because I feel they look more intense when you pat. This is if you didn't want to wet, and if your pigments are not, strong enough, you could use that patting motion on your eyelids to pat in the pigment instead of, wetting your brush. And if it's not gonna do well with the patting, then wet your brush. But see if you could just apply it as is before wetting your brush. That is so beautiful. So let me go play with another metallic. Ooh, that's so pretty. So let me play with another color. Let's play. Let's go in with, I want to play with a gold color or more of a pink color. I want to build, let's go in, and I don't want to take too much off this look. Let's go in with this color here. So we're going with that metallic and apply it to my eyes. This is really pretty. Try to merge that in with that blue. So I am blending as I'm patting. That is pretty. I think I might have to go and get me a backup of this palette. Because sometimes you don't see these palettes. Like once you see them, they really disappear. They really disappear. You don't see them no more. There is no fallout. That is stunning. That is a stunning copper color. You all already see how pretty this is. That these it is so pretty. So this is what I'm talking about. You can find beauty anywhere. If you just want to take, have a very open mind and an open heart and be willing to go in and try something new, you can find beauty anywhere in this world. And within this palette, this is in Burlington. It's not in a Sephora, it's not in an Ulta, it's in Burlington. Burlington is a retail, I would say more of a discounted retail store that has a lot of different brands in the store. But BeBe is one of these brands that most people probably see it, be like, may not be bothered by it, but this is a good palette. And when I'm looking at BeBe products, I'm very choosy about it. I look at it a certain way to see if it would really work for me. But this is a really good palette. And for $10, you can't beat that. So and it comes with a very nice brush. So that's that color. And then I'm going to go in with a gold. I think I'm going to play with a gold color. Do I want to play with a gold or do I want to play with the purple? Or do I want to play with a green? So many decisions. So, I think I'm going to go in with... I think I'm going to go in with this color here. And then I'll probably play with another color in my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with this color. All the metallics are consistent in terms of their texture. And the way they come out. And they are true metallics. They do not require any additional help. You just pat that on the lid and you are good to go. Oh, I've had so much fun with this eye look. So much fun. So you can see that. It's so pretty. Those colors they really work together. Whatever the formula they use for this, it really works. And I need to memorize the ingredients so when I am looking at more BeBe palettes, I can see if it has the same formula and be whether or not I'll be willing to buy it. Because this one is really nice. With a really good brush. Excellent. Excelente. So let me go ahead and start messing with my lower lash line. I always leave my inner corner last. So I'm going to go in with my lower lash line, and I'm going to use my rose gold angled brush from BH Cosmetics. Again, this is one of my favorite brush sets from the BH Cosmetics, and I use it all the time. You already know, if you follow me, I'm always using these brushes. So let's go in, and I'm going to use 2 colors along my lower lash line so you can continue to see some more of those metallics. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use a purple and a gold. So I'm going to use the purple first. So this is the purple metallic here. So I'm going to use that purple. Now let's see how this purple applies, because so far I've been really impressed. I'm really impressed with the colors. Very nice. And you could always go back in and build it up to your intensity. I'm going to go over to this side. Try not to get too close to my waterline, because I don't want no spots in the area. I want to take it all the way across, but I'm scared that the water will make it a little bit messy. And I'm trying to show to you all a lot of colors so you get a good understanding of this palette. I think I want to take some blue to that corner. That same blue that's at the top, take it down a little bit and put it in the corner. Because that blue is giving me life. It is giving me some serious life. It is so pretty. Take this over here. And this is the first time I have ever used a BeBe palette. This is my first palette. And I've been eyeing them every time I go in Burlington. I'm looking at them really good, like figure out, okay, which one is it? Which one do I want? Which one is gonna be my first version palette? Which one? Which one is gonna be the first? Because I am very picky with shadows, and usually when I'm looking really close at the texture, the finish, to see how it will work. So let me go in with this gold color. Let's go in with this gold color here next to that mustard yellow shade. I'm going to use that towards the inner part of my lower lash line to tight line. Let's see. Now this one has a bit of some particles that will pick up and want to fly with the wind. So you just want to be aware of that. Just be really gentle. Pat in on your brush. Just like that. Just like that. I'm going to go in. I really like that the metallics apply really well without me having to wet my brush, but I can imagine if you did choose to wet your brush, how much more intensity you may get. And then I'm going to go in my inner corner highlight, and we're going to glow to the gods, have the inner corner glow. So I think I want to put, let's see, sit here swatching the colors to see which one I want to use. And it doesn't have to be a gold color. Let's just try this green. So I'm going to try this green here. Let me see. Let me swatch it before I decide that, because I might change my mind. Be like, nah, 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 nah. Wasn't it, wasn't it. But it has a beautiful sheen to it. Sorry for my decision making here, because you know I don't always know exactly what color I want to do, but I think I may take in a bit of this green color and use it as a inner corner highlight. So it is this color here, and I'm going to apply it to the inner corners. I know it's not much of a bling, but that's okay, because, you know, not everything has to bling in your inner corner to highlight. Just take it very nicely. Just take it very slow. And I might put a little bit. No, I'm just going to leave it nice and simple like this. Not too much, just a little bit. Just like that. And all I gotta do is pop on some mascara. So far that's what it looks like, but let's blend a little bit out. Make sure everything looks nice and pretty together. I'm just gonna take my brush here and just kind of blend everything nicely together. The mattes really do lay down very particular, very nice and sharp. They lay down. So that is my eye look. Hopefully you all like it. I wanted to have more of a tropical theme going on with it. I just wanted to feel like I just stepped out of a Hawaiian paradise, and I'm ready to be laced with my lace and walk upon the sand. So I wanted that tropical look, and this Exotic Eyes palette definitely gives that. So let me go ahead and we will get my final thoughts later about this palette. But let me go ahead and add my mascara. I'm going in with my Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express cat eyes in, did I say 233 Glam Black. This is what it looks like. This is the packaging. I bought this from TJ Maxx, and you can find a really good price for your mascaras at TJ Maxx. Right now they have those push-up angel mascaras, some CoverGirl mascara, Revlon, different types of brands. I really like this wand on this brush. It makes it easy to comb my lashes with it. I feel like it gives more length than they do volume. But and then I rotate the wand. Let me open up this because I don't want to mess up my lower lashes. I'm going to look in the mirror to apply this part. Oops. Definitely don't blink when you're applying mascara. I'm going to go back into my tube and get some more color. Okay, so that takes care of the mascara. So this is my completed eye look. Hopefully you guys like it. I do, most definitely. And I feel like I have just jetted through the aisles of a tropical island and landed at my destination. There's a jungle, the Amazon over here, and then there's this tropical oasis, endless beaches, and aquamarine color of water with the sun glinting on my face. I am at that place as I put this color on. It's beautiful. It makes me think of tropical flower, hibiscus, just really beautiful color. So again, I'll give my thoughts about that. I don't know why I'm dropping everything right now. That is not nice. So let's go ahead with the blush. So I don't have any other BeBe products. I just have that palette. But BeBe does come with lippies. I've seen like lip kits in Burlington. They do come with mascaras. They do come with probably blushes. But because BeBe does have like a full face kit as well. BeBe does sell contours, highlights. But I don't have any of those to add and finish this look. So I'm just going to use my City Color Mineral Blush. And this color is in Pleasure. And this is a cruelty-free brand as well. And I really like the mineral blushes that City Color has. They are really nice. I'm going to use my Angle BH Cosmetics blush brush, angle brush. So it's not just a blush brush, but I think it's like a face or contouring type brush. Tap off, and then I'm going to apply just across my cheeks. Just give it a flush of color. And warm my cheeks. I take it up sometimes up along the side of my, along the side of my temples. You can see the color. And it's more like a mauvey brown type color. It's not like mauvey brown, but like almost like a rosewood type of color, like a rose, like rosy pink, but it has some brown like undertones to it. I think I put a little bit on too much. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So you don't want to be too heavy-handed. You don't have to be heavy-handed like I just did right now. Put a little bit too much on. And if you're fair skin or light complexion, you really want to be very gentle with this particular color, because it will deepen your skin way too much. But for my skin tone, or maybe a tan skin tone, just a little bit lighter than me, and for deeper tones, this is a great option for us. If they have this color available on the City Color website, I definitely encourage you to try this shade. And that color again, did I tell you what the color was called? It's called Pleasure. Take some up along the temple just to add a little bit of color in that area. So do I look bronzy or what? So that is a really good mineral blush. So mineral blushes are usually very loose powders. They're loose powders. Loose pigments, basically. So I have applied my, it's got colors all over me, dropping stuff and colors everywhere. So I want to go next with my ColourPop highlighter, Super Shock Cheek. It is a pearlized finish and it is called Wisp. So this is what this color is here, if I show it to you. And I'll show you the blush. I don't know if I showed it to you so you can see the color. So that's what the color looks like. And this is Wisp, more like a goldy type of highlighting shade with a touch of bronze in it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap it on my cheeks, and then I may take my e.l.f. stippling brush to kind of stipple it out. Because their highlighters and blushes tend to be more on the cream side, I really use my fingertips to highlight that area. So I may just take the stippling brush just to stipple it up and move the color in a little bit. But I definitely don't want to get rid of that color. So just very gently press. And then take the e.l.f. Everything is just a nice soft press motion. Just press it in your skin. Go over to the other side. Press that gold up. This is a beautiful shade for deeper skin. Very nice. So I just got finished applying some highlight on my cheeks. And now I'm going to put a little bit down the bridge of my nose. Just kind of highlight the bronze, the nose bridge, but not my tip of my nose, just on the bridge. And a little bit in the Cupid's bow region. Maybe a little bit up here along my brow bone, just a little bit touch. So that takes care of that. Very pretty color. Again, that color from ColourPop is Wisp. And the last thing I want to do is apply some lipstick, and I'm going to go in with the City Colors Be Matte lipstick in M7 Cappuccino. I don't know if they're supposed to be Cappuccino backer, and maybe there's a misprint, but it's Cappuccino in M7. The color looks like this. This is a nude color. You can see that. And this is what the packaging looks like here. And this again is a matte color. And it is a very comfortable matte shade. There is a slight scent to it, but it's not overbearing. So that is that color. I'm pretty much done with my look. I'm done. So I had a really fun time creating that eye look, because I knew when I saw those colors that they were going to be phenomenal, and they didn't let me down. So let's go into my final thoughts of the BeBe Exotic Eyes 24 Matte Metallic Eyeshadow Palette. I love the colors that I use in this palette. I think this is budget friendly. I think this is your perfect color palette you can use to go and use for colorful looks, for day or evening time, but definitely for your evening night looks. This is a very beautiful palette. It gives you, again, ranges, like number of ranges of beautiful colors that you can use for any type of look: a smoky eye, a neutral eye, or a hollow eye, or a monochromatic look. Like, this is really nice. Now, I like all the shades that I use on this eye. However, I had a little bit of difficulties slightly with the mustard color, not too much, and also with that dark green, forest green colors just a little bit patchy. It required me to build more. With those two shades, I had to work, but they still look stunning on the eye, so I really like that. But the metallics and the other matte, that terracotta color, is stunning. So beautiful. And the metallics are all consistent with each other. They go in really nicely. So I really like this palette. I would recommend it to those, especially if you're trying to save money and you want you a really nice colorful palette. Look for this palette in Burlington. Again, it's priced for $9.99. Look for it, grab you one or two, you know, because like I say, these BeBe Cosmetics palettes, once you see them, they usually disappear. I haven't seen them reappear. Like once they launch those palettes, they may have it for a short time during that period, then I don't see them come back. So it's definitely one of those palettes I think you will want to have in your possession. It's definitely worth the money, a little bit more so, because these metallics didn't require me to wet my brush. I didn't have to apply no MAC Fix Plus to get the metallics to lay down. They laid down. They was on command. They didn't need anybody to blow the whistle and get them in line. They just got ready for the march and they was ready. So I really like that about the colors. I didn't put it all the way to this particular waterline because my left waterline area always waters, and I don't like that because it does tend to mess with my eye look. But I will just put a little bit there. Hopefully it's going to play nicely with me. But it's a really beautiful shade ranges in this palette. The brush, I really like it. It's very sturdy, works really well to blend and also to apply shadows. It's perfect for this palette, and I really like. I have nothing negative to say about this brush. It's really nice. It's a good size brush too. It's not like a really small, flimsy type of brush. It's metal. It has like chrome, but it's not heavy. So it's like maybe chrome plated, but very nice brush. And I didn't use the eyeliner. Maybe in the next tutorial I may use the eyeliner, but I didn't feel the need to use that today. But that's really nice. Added addition for the palette also. So I really like everything that's in here. It's really nice. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. 5s. I would say not quite 5 stars, but more like 4.5 stars because I didn't use all the shadows to say it's a 5-star, but for what I used today for this look, I give it like a 4.5 stars. And that takes care of the palette. And everything else I used to finish this look I really like. And I really love City Colors, so that is another budget friendly place to go and get your makeup essentials. Burlington also covers some City Color collection products. I don't know if they're the same on the website versus the one that are sold in Burlington, but you can find some of the makeup there. And also ColourPop is budget friendly, really good ranges of full face products. And now that they are launched the no filter foundations, they have the concealers, you know, they have eyeliners, they have lippies, they have the eyeshadow palettes, they have the highlighters, the blushes, the brow pencils. All they need now is a mascara, and I think they'll pretty much be a full face product. They have pressed powders, pressed blushes, pressed the translucent powder, loose powders, and pressed powders that they're coming out with, you know, full face. So all these brands I use for this look are budget friendly. So thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I always try to think about what would be useful on my channel to help you all. What are, you know, some things that you can look for to create your looks for whatever occasion you may need. So again, thank you so much for watching my video and tuning in. I will see you next time, and really take care of yourself. Have a great day, and see you later. Bye.